Are you as excited as the rest of the internet for Blake Lively's amended complaint that has to drop by Tuesday? Are you ready to see if she has receipts or not? Hi, I'm MJ. I'm a New York lawyer. I've practiced in the Southern District of New York, and I'm tracking this case really closely on Thread. Fortunately for everyone that's been tracking this case so closely, we might not get a whole bunch of receipts in this amended complaint. And I know a lot of you are like, yeah, she has no receipts, which could be the case, but this is also not the time for receipts. And I'm not making this up. This is a rule. I'm going to show it to you in a second. So you can see right behind me, I have Rule 8, and this is Rule 8 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. A specific rule that requires 1, a short and plain statement of the claim. It must explain what happened and why the plaintiff is entitled to relief without unnecessary detail or dramatic storytelling. 2, jurisdictional grounds. It has to show why the court has authority. That's already been established here. No one seems to be fighting that. And 3, a demand for relief. So the complaint must specify what the plaintiff wants: money damages, an injunction, other legal remedies. Basically, this rule, Rule 8, requires that complaints are focused and efficient. And I know if you're reading this, you're like, well, Justin's amended complaint had everything, and it did have everything, and it could be subject to a motion to strike. And Blake also had text messages in her initial complaint too. That's not really normal. I've only seen one case where that's been there. Complaint should never read like a tell-all expose, and the amended timeline that is attached to Justin Baldoni's complaint is not proper in court. I don't care what team you're on, it is not proper. I'm not sure what Blake's team is going to do procedurally, but a complaint and a timeline like this could be subject to a motion to strike. A motion to strike allows the other side to ask the court to remove certain things. That would be anything redundant, immaterial, scandalous, and not relevant to the core issues in the complaint. Judges will grant these motions, especially when they're about public opinion and not a claim. A reason that we don't do this, a actual common saying in the legal world, is plead thin and win. And for that is more allegations is more for the plaintiff, the one making the claim, to prove. Let's focus on the facts, the grievances, and how they apply to the law. The extra stuff is just fluff in the court. Thank you if you stuck with me for this long. I am trying to get better at video content. I'm going to keep covering this case. I'll cover it on Threads. If you follow me on Threads, you probably can tell that I lean a little bit Blake right now. I'm trying to stay neutral, but the way they're handling the court filings is much more appropriate in my lawyer brain, and I'm trying to stay away from the press related to it. So I'm focused on the legal filings. Please follow, please ask questions. I want to provide transparency on anything happening in the legal process. The legal process is really confusing, and I think here we have a chance to explore it with something that we care about. So if you have questions, please ask them. I want to try to help, and thank you for watching.